Hey, welcome to 209coach.com. I recently did a video called Master This One Move for Power, Build Your Swing Right. And what I do when I work with students, I'm always building their swing. I don't have them, in other words, go have an hour lesson or whatever, and then go over everything from the setup all the way to the full swing. It's rare when I have a student that's able to get to, for example, step 1 to step 6, step 7 in one session, and the reason why is the brain doesn't work that way. So the reason I do these videos for you is for you to master one at a time. It's going to make it a lot easier for you to build your swing, okay? So let's get started. Now, if you saw my first video, okay, the one that I just mentioned to you, what I did was I just basically told you all I wanted you to do is get to the point where you're getting to toe touch. That's it, where you're just pulling back and the back elbow working up, back and behind you. I went into great detail about how to do that, okay? Now, this video right here is step 2. What I really want you to do is, all I want you to do is this, okay? Get to toe touch, and all I want you to do is over and over, I just want you to feel that you're maintaining your pullback, okay? Maintain your pullback, and as you're maintaining your pullback, what I want you to do, again, you're just going to be at toe touch now. By now, you should have mastered the toe touch, okay? All I want you to do with your top hand, as you feel like your tailbone is rotating towards the pitcher, okay, this is crucial. You want to feel like your tailbone's rotating towards the pitcher. You're winding up your back leg. You're still winding up the back hip. But the key here is maintain the pullback, okay? By maintaining the pullback, once you get to heel plant like this, you're going to see, and it's pretty obvious right here, that at this stage of the swing, her back elbow is still behind her hands or even with her hands. By maintaining the pullback, this will prevent bat drag. What you see many times with players at this stage of the swing, the back elbow is creeping underneath their hands like this, okay? And if you record your child, your student, you will see that many of your students are letting their back elbow leak underneath their hands. The reason this occurs is because you are not maintaining the pullback, okay? So again, you master this stage right here, okay? Watch my video, the one I just mentioned if you haven't seen it, and all I want you to do from toe touch, I just want you to feel like your top hand is pulling back and behind you. Just maintain that pullback, and you're going to see that your back elbow will stay either in line or behind your hands, just like this. Do it in very, very smooth tempo. You don't want to rush this, just like I mentioned earlier in the video before. You just want to just get this move down. You want to know what it feels like, and you do it over and over. Do it thousands of times, and before you know it, this will become part of your swing. But again, the key to this drill right here is you want to maintain. Get to your heel plant just like this and in front of the mirror, okay? It's crucial that you do this in front of a mirror so you know that you're doing it correctly. Because if you're not doing this in front of a mirror, you're not going to know if your back elbow is staying back. You're not going to know if you have any separation between your upper and lower body. So the key again is when you're doing this, just get to toe touch, and I just want you to feel pull back as you're thrusting your back hip or rotating your hips, okay? And as you do this, the checkpoint is going to be this, okay? This is your checkpoint. Your bat will still be pointing in the direction of the catcher, okay? This is crucial. You will see that when you do this, okay, your back elbow will still be behind you. Watch what's going on right here. See, she's at heel plant right here. You can see that her back elbow is still behind her. You will see that if you look in the mirror, your shoulders should be pointing more in the area of the second baseman, and you will also see that your belt, you can see how her belt's kind of pointing in this direction right here, but you can see the angle of her hips are wide open, okay, they're wide open while her shoulders are still closed. This is the checkpoint you want to have. Now, you don't want to rush this. This is probably the most difficult, or if not the most difficult, one of the most difficult areas to master in an elite swing. And the reason why is because most players, once they get to toe touch, they cannot or they do not maintain the pullback. Therefore, you're having bad drag and you tend to have a very poor hand path. Now, you can see right here what's going on with this young lady right here, that her hands are working right around the corner of the deltoid, okay? Now watch what's going on right here with her hand path. In other words, her hands, after she gets to toe touch and she starts to get into heel plant, watch her hand path. Watch how tight her hands are working right around the corner of the deltoid right here. This is very, very elite. Notice how her back elbow is still behind her hands at this stage of the swing. This is because of what I just mentioned. Because if a player masters that first stage I just mentioned at toe touch and they maintain the pullback just like this, you are going to start to develop a very, very elite swing where the hands start to work around the corner of the deltoid. But again, I don't want you to go beyond this little move right here. Again, you should have already mastered the toe touch. From here, all I want you to do is just work on pullback, okay? And again, your checkpoint is your shoulders should be closed. You can see your lower body starting to open up, okay? You're going to see that your bat is still pointing in the direction of the catcher. And this is all you have to do for now, okay? This is step 2. Now, please give me a like if you're learning anything. Please subscribe to my channel. Again, all I want you to do, again, is build your swing one piece at a time. And just like I mentioned, master the toe touch. And I already did a video on this. Now, this video right here will help you to get to the next level of maintaining the pullback, okay? Maintain the pullback and don't go any further than heel plant and just follow those checkpoints I just told you. Make sure you're doing this in front of a mirror, and I promise you that if you do this every single day, you're going to start to feel something in your body you've never felt before. You're going to feel a bunch of torque. You're going to feel separation. It might even feel uncomfortable at first because your body has never gotten to a point where your shoulders are literally pointing in this direction while your hips are pointing in that direction. Again, give me a like and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and if you have any comments, please feel free to send them my way. Have a great day.